Morning folks, a few more figures for my Border Reivers plan. This time they're gripping beast figures. They're actually the same figure, naughty gripping beast. They were sold as a sprue of Irish and a sprue of Welsh, but it's the same figure, just with slight variation on the a few of the bits. You get the picks, I think you get a crossbow and some hooded heads and different shields. The Welsh mainly have LTS or long thrusting spears. Anyway, I've done a bit of converting work. They're all going to be light infantry javelin, getting a bit closer, changed some of the heads. I've put some Victrix Germanic heads on so they look a bit shaggy, makes them look a bit bigger. Gripping beast heads are a bit small, probably showing with this one here in the middle with the spear. Yeah, it's quite a small headed person, and you get something like a Victrix head. It's a bit larger head, doesn't really show on here, but it is a larger head. But they'll be fine. 10 figures. I've got to find a couple more, which I know I've got, and this will be another 12-man unit of light infantry javelin men. So I'll get cracking with the painting. Right, that's the brown wash on the figures, on the light infantry javelin men, spearmen. What I'm going to do now, I think, is pick out some stainers, soft tone, dark tone, etc., and paint or wash the items that are not going to be painted any further. Obviously I'm going to paint drab, dreary colours, but there's quite a bit of brown that can have a wash on it, and then I can see if I want to paint it over or leave it as is. Right, so I'll get the stainers sorted. Blocking in completed, so just basic colours put on the figures. All I've got left to do now are the skin tone hair and the weapons. The guy over the back's got to have a spear added. I should just get one out of the bits box. Yeah, so it's let's say flesh, hair and weapons. Then I think I'm going to hit the stainers and any dry brushing that may be needed. So yeah, I'll get cracking. Okay, we're on the home stretch now. The figures are all shaded and stained, and I've just painted the backs of the shields and put a stainer on the backs of the shields and glued those on. So it's now paint the front of the shields and the spear tips. That's the next job. Right, shields completed. I've just put the stainer on the shields. So it's got some basic browns, wood colours, reds, blues and greens, just sort of variety of drab looking shields I thought I'd go for. Okay, so next is get these based. It's 2 to a base, so I'll get that done, and once they're on bases then I'll hit them with the matte varnish. Right, the guys are all based up, so next get the matte varnish on, sand and glue, brown, dry brush, flocks and tufts. So I think I'll get all that done and then come back for a final roundup. So back soon. And there we have it, they are all finished. My warband of light infantry javelin men. I've given these shields because I think they should, yeah, would have shields. I've got an option, but I think they look good with shields. So I've added some shields. I'll just scan along. Now I'll look at these. Yeah, just nothing special, just dowdy looking shields, dowdy looking figures with dull, drab homespun colours, I suppose that's what we should say. Yeah, there's the rear shot again, some with cloaks and some without cloaks. Very drab, homespun, food colouring I suppose. Yeah. Greens, yellows, buffs, those sorts of colours. Very washed out looking. Yeah, light infantry skirmishers, so nothing amazing. These would form the front line of any unit. and usually run away at the first instance, first sign of trouble, they're off. Yeah, so these are going to be obviously more Scottish or Irish, perhaps some English, but I think more probably north of the border. I see these as being used. So thanks for checking in, and bye for now.